Ah, yes. This seems to be how everything works. Camera might even be in a decent place for once. However, 1, this is a bit too loud in my ears. 2, I've picked the wrong purple on this light. And that doesn't interfere with the power. Hello! Hello, everybody. Oh, thank you, Didi. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I was just a bit on the tired side last week, and plus I hadn't actually picked anything to play. Also, I figured out why my webcam's at a weird angle. It is because, somehow, my monitor is at a weird angle. Not sure how that happened, to be honest. I don't remember moving it. And of course, Switch is giving me the red bitrate graph. And it'll no doubt say, yep, it is saying stream is unstable. You can decide for yourself whether or not that's true, given the preview I'm looking at. Seems fine. Seems absolutely fine. Just Twitch is like, no, we must make you panic a little bit. We are also sometimes. It is true. But yes, welcome in, Jayla. First, also Ang. Hello, Didi. Hello, Nick. Greetings, Pickledy Dog. And yes. Weirdly, I was thinking food delivery for that stream title. But it's devolved into complaining about Royal Mail. Which, you know, it's Royal Mail. I don't begrudge anyone who wants to complain about that. It is absolutely fine. How have your weeks been? And we'll have your 2 weeks been since I wasn't on last week. Your experience of Royal Mail being sometimes it arrives in 2 weeks, sometimes in 3 months. Why, you'll never know. It's never trackable. I mean, that is an option in Royal Mail. I mean, could be it's not available internationally. Could be the seller just never selected that option. I say selected that option. I think you have to pay for it. So. Yes, I did see Jill on Monday. Nothing new to report. Only that, you know, your internet is behaving, but I watched your stream, so it is self-evident. Said that you got dessert delivered in for dinner because fuck the system. Nice. But you realise you've mentioned a meal or part of a meal, so you know, you got a dessert, you have to tell us what it is. Never had a seller select trackable, you assume it's a significant upcharge. It's certainly an upcharge, I don't know how much. Honestly, ever since they've offered pickup, I'm seeing fewer and fewer reasons to leave the house. And as much as I talk about rearranging or renovating my house, I quite like it. I quite like being here rather than other places. I know what everything is. So, yeah, not much to report from me. I have done work. I have saw people. That's really about it. Got banana split, chocolate, strawberry, and iron brew ice cream, Nutella sauce, Kinder sauce, and a strawberry milkshake. If you're going to be sick anyway, you might as well make it fun. Well, I hope it was agreeable to your taste buds and your stomach, since that certain forces are conspiring against you on that one. And you deserve tasty things. And certainly to go all to that effort and get it ordered in only to find that your stomach's like, haha, no. It would suck. It would suck a lot. Yeah, I genuinely can't think of anything what I would mention. Other than I'm getting tempted to rearrange the living room again. I've managed to keep it together for quite a while, I think. You know, so far so good. Excellent. I will touch wooden objects just in case. One over here. Oh. You know what? Something I have to remember is that I got this in a charity shop. It's been sitting on my TV stand because the way I remember to do things is to leave them out in the open, so I'll see them in passing and go, oh yeah, that thing. I don't think this is meant to be good. Did I really spend $6.50 on this? Or is that a different label from the shop I bought it from? I don't know. Either way, I need to at least check that works at some point. That's a possibility, but the game I've picked today, I've had it in the library for quite a while, and I've just always thought could be interesting. After I'd played things like Observation on stream, I was like, could be in that wheelhouse. So why'mst not? And indeed, why'mst not now? Switch over to game, and I'm doing this very deliberately. I'm not pulling up the game first because there is an intro. It looks terrible. Play it. I mean, you're pointing me towards exactly what I said I wanted to be pointed towards, and yet it seems like a threat. So, well done. But yes. Switch to game first so that it should capture the game in time for the intro sequence. Moon. Yes, moon. Turn the gam down a smidge.
There was a time when resources seemed endless.
Were you meant to have an echo?
But in 2030, the great energy crisis began.
Yes, in
With
2030.
hardly any resources left on our world, global powers created the World Space Agency to look beyond the Earth for answers. The answer was found in helium-3, a powerful isotope discovered in abundance on the Moon. With it, humanity could satisfy its energy demand for decades to come.
Moon.
And so,
we're in this picture. I can see the house for here.
The Moon. Spearheaded by the Lunar Council, the WSA constructed several permanent settlements to harvest and process helium-3. The resulting energy was transferred to Earth through a revolutionary energy network, the microwave power transmission.
I can't wait to figure out how this works.
For a time, all seemed well. Then, one fateful night in 2054, the lights went out. No energy.
Somebody tripped over a power cord and doomed the world.
The MPT had gone offline, and communication with the lunar colonist was lost. Without earthly resources to launch a full-scale rescue mission to the Moon, the World Space Agency was shut down permanently in 2055.
That's not very good forward planning on their part.
A small group of former WSA colonists refused to accept humanity's bleak future.
Yes, just in 8 years' time.
Determined to discover the colony's fate and to restore the MPT, they've been preparing their mission in an abandoned desert launch facility.
8 years' time.
Now, in 2059,
Rogue astronauts.
they are ready to launch an astronaut to the Moon.
Where did they get the energy?
What awaits is unknown and unforeseeable, but the mission is clear. Deliver us the Moon.
Couldn't figure out any other way to phrase that, huh? So no one taught this lot don't stick all your eggs in one basket. Evidently they did not, Dee Dee. This is a lesson they should have learned. You mean the Earth looks brown? Maybe grey would be nicer. Fair point, Rizalka, although you have to remember back in, like 2004 to 2012, the world was just brown. That's what the video games tell us. Nickel Dog. We forgot to launch moon missions? Oh wait, that actually happened. Yes, I do want to start a new game because I was just fucking around with the settings. But the only thing I can say, or I can think to say rather, before proceeding, is I think this is an Unreal Engine 4 game, and there might be a bit of stutter. So, it's gonna suck, but let's give it a go. Moon doesn't know what
Friends
shit.
and family
Oh,
of the missing lunar colonists
we're
gather
taking the
all around
moon.
the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent
Turns out
formation
agency
of the
needs power
largest
to run.
dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecast of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a
Equatorial
result of this
desert.
storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass.
Weirdly, that's not something I've heard in the climate change
Reports of resource shortages. The dust storm is
predictions.
expected to hit residential zones between
Global
the northern
desert.
49th and 50th latitude lines.
I don't know whether it's just sit around and listen to this
and
or
over the World Space
proceed.
Agency's former MPT ground station in the Adirau Desert. Authorities have imposed a mandatory evacuation of
Brave
the
astronaut
impacted
ventures
areas.
to the moon. His mission,
North
because
of
of
the
course it's a
equatorial
him,
desert, temperatures
to
are
explore the
expected to
lunar
rise
expanse and
40 to
uncover
50
its
Celsius.
mysteries.
This
While
will
the
be
road is
necessary for
desolate,
world news
and the
watch
hardships many, he knows he must persevere to save mankind. Spin! Oh, could have just... Yeah, that would have been easier. I believe this one is sort of light on mechanics. Oh, I do have a jump button. And more around exploration and more so story and puzzles. What to read here? What about the tides? Won't taking the moon fuck us up? The moon's still there, we just can't communicate with it. Unless we deliver us the moon, in which case, yeah, tides might be an issue there. Also fuel depletion worse than thought. What was that? Oh, 2030, right. Facility to remain closed. Damage irreversible. Mission to find new energy sources. Colony goes dark. MPT online. Generates power from inside. That's actually harder to read. Microwave power transmission, MPT, generates power inside our fusion reactor and sends it wirelessly to receivers on Earth, fueled by helium-3 harvested on the moon. While the MPT took over a decade to complete, the energy signal traveled rapidly from the lunar colony to Earth. The World Space Agency believes the MPT can transmit enough energy from the colony's fusion reactor to supply approximately 20% of the Earth's population. We colonized the moon to get 20% of the Earth's requirements. So I was just checking if fans on my PC were speeding up. Did they try looking at the moon with telescopes? Yeah, this whole it broke and we don't know why plot is looking thin. But we'll find out. Aye, a big boy did it and ran away. That's the one. Percentage expected to rise quickly. Okay, so 20% is not a terrible start. In another decade, the MPT could power all of Earth, said Dr. Isaac Johansson, the agency's lead scientist. Earth will never be in the dark again. Fucking lol. Stop hoping for magic solutions. Damn. Huygens? Rise the experiment responsible for major disaster with lunar colony in a state of emergency after cryosleep generator malfunction. So if we just solved it, is that why the colony went offline? Well, I suppose we've not solved it. We're going there to fix it, aren't we? But why were they freezing people on Moon? 90 years of space exploration and lockdowns lost during the 54 blackout. I suppose a sudden blackout would be significant problems. Okay. There's a lot of shit going on here. Done it 1,000 times, have we? Well, yeah, there's the launch sequence, I guess.
Fortuna, are you there?
Maybe.
Fortuna 1, are you reading me?
Who said that? Is my radio in here? Be convenient, I suppose. Hydrate and posture check, thank you.
Control to Fortuna 1, this is Claire. Please confirm radio contact.
I'm just confirm. Nope. What do I?
Radio
Ah,
contact
spacebar.
confirmed. Make your way to the
Thank you,
launch
Dee Dee.
platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits.
So we solved the mission we didn't know we had. That's good. Oh, that cursor is tiny. "5 years after to blackout.
There she is, the tourist spy.
We'll just need to put a nice outfit and show the moon what is missing."
But you need to hurry. The
I
dust
can
storm will
fix
hit
it.
the area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good.
Blood, 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 blood. What is? Created by Isaac Johansson, the MPT transmitted power from the moon to Earth through a network of satellite dishes. Since Isaac's disappearance during the 2054 blackout, Claire Johansson has studied her father's work closely in preparation for the Fortuna mission. So I'm guessing that's us. Hey, are those porta potties or coffins? Nobody say yes, because that's just too horrible. Done this 1,000 times. I'm afraid I have quantum leapt into this life and have none idea of what to do, of what's going on. Just, yeah. All the above. Ooh, shiny material. Can't get a proper look at it though. You can turn RTX on in this. I think I set it to off, yeah. Just keep the frame rate nice and high and leave enough on my graphics card to actually do the OBS rendering. No? Excellent, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, Jayla. No, we will not do that, Rizalka. Why would we do that? Why would we ever do that? So the world's government's plan was for everything that's gone wrong to sit on our asses and just wait for death instead of do anything. Give it a spray of perfume just for good measure. Charge. For some reason we go in first person for indoor segments. Interesting choice. Elizabeth kept the Johansson family together after her husband Isaac assumed a role on the Lunar Council. After her death, Claire took care of her sister Kathy, before she was taken to the moon to live with Isaac. Both Isaac and Kathy have not been seen since the blackout. We're still using microwaves. Well, I suppose we are to transmit the... You know what I mean, microwave ovens. So... Can't tell if that's meant to be Miami after climate change or not. The resolution is too low. Paris? Oh no, why would you... This is too much. No, come on. I think Christina Johansson. At Miami after spring break. I mean, it didn't look in that bad a shape. Very low resolution on that texture, I have to say. But the kid is sad when everyone is sad, and Teddy just has a spacesuit on, I guess. Or a space helmet. Not sure if this plan to seduce the moon will work, but it's a far better plan than just die. Seriously though, the moon doesn't require a high-tech telescope to see pretty well, and if the whole world gone dark there, ain't even light pollution in the way. Fair point. Get a pair of binoculars and you probably check pretty well. End the age of wires. Oh, well, my mum will be pleased. Imagine a world free of fossil fuels and pollution. All of our energy needs satisfied in the blink of an eye. Well, no, it takes longer than that, because microwaves have to come from the actual fucking moon to the Earth. So it's going to take a couple of blinks at least. Systems that can wirelessly transmit energy all over the world and beyond. This is the MPT, the Microwave Power Transmission. Felt like you could have spent a little longer on the name. In this book, MPT inventor Isaac Johansson discusses what the future might hold for this revolutionary system. They are sad on Earth. Child, sad on spaceship. Daddy, happy to be nowhere near either of them, apparently. But everyone's happy when they're in space. Okay, clearly this kid's had a bit of a time. 2002 A Space Voyage. Yes, very cute. But why is solar power not cutting it for us? Oh, didn't you hear? The Earth did a bad. No, they just mentioned an energy crisis. That's about it. So yeah, it raises the question of why did they have absolutely nothing. I'm gonna check the texture resolution because all of that just seems a bit low. Overall quality, that's all I'm getting on that one. Textures set to epic. I could not tell you for why it looks like that. Doesn't look right. And to the surprise of nobody, ray tracing did not help. Although if you want to see roughly what ray tracing does, this might be able to show it off. Yeah. Looks a bit worse, but my GPU's a little happier. Pop Moonwalker on the telly, it'll come round. Or I'll be like, actually no, this distance is pretty good. Like, you're letting people make shit this weird. I'm washing my hair. Let's ease a bit. Clearly, they decided to dismantle everything else that could be used to generate power in order to build the Magic Moon microwave tower. Maybe that's all where all the resources went. Monument marks the entrance to the Misenkov Cosmodrome. The facility was abandoned until the Fortuna team made it their base of operations after the blackout and began preparations for humanity's last mission to space. The sign reads, "To the stars." Only to the stars. Not beyond. Nothing. Whee! Alright, we've done it. Mission accomplished. Sent a thing, well, towards the moon. I can't promise more than that in all truthfulness. Fuck your stairs. Right. Gonna break my legs? It would seem not. What was that meant to do? Like, it clearly broke, but is it meant to open a door? And do I now have to go fix it? A turning wheel. I've played Resident Evil, I know how this works. Did that elevator just fucking leave without me? Let me jump! Okay. Or maybe that was the counterweight for the elevator that went down. Something went down, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I would really like a flashlight. If you're gonna show me areas like this, I'm gonna need a flashlight. Oh, we're going up!
To the facility. The control center is located on the top floor. There you can prime the rocket for launch.
Moving in slow motion. How do I... Oh, there it is. It was the big red button that was just out of sight.
It's been 5 years since we last received a microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth.
Dear Moon, we wrote, but you still ain't calling.
The skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online.
But what if the moon's haunted? You ever consider that? No, I can't jump off the top of the tower. It's nice to have options, is all I'm saying. Wait. Somebody fucking shoot this thing, or bash it with a hammer. Also, how to get chocolate? I want milk chocolate. Power's out, use code 3548 for the door. If power's out, will I be able to use the code? There we go, I remembered. One second. I blatantly did not hear the brew thing go off, so just gonna check a setting. I should absolutely be able to hear it. We'll see if that changes anything. Played on the stream. Okay, well that's not so bad then.
Soup's on.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna know when they go off because because I went live before I set what the monitoring device was, and yeah, for some reason OBS absolutely does not like it when you change it afterwards. Just irritating. Right, so that was that door. No power my arse. There we go, get some light in here. I don't know the full extent of the RTX implementation in this, whether it's just shadows or lighting or what.
But it's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon.
What do you mean for good?
The desertification
I'm not coming back?
of the whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
Oh. Space tech. Again, maybe something that should have taken more time picking the name. You have no power gain, and then you shouldn't be able to push all these buttons and have it work. Exactly. Blackout 2054. What happened to the MPT? Life without MPT, a year after the blackout. Backside. In this edition, we invite world-renowned scientists to discuss what could have caused the MPT to remain offline, what might have happened to the lunar colonists, and how humanity should move forward. Fucking die, appears to be the answer from the world government. Of course, I'm obsessed with looking at every possible thing in the area. But whose office is this? Maria Gonzalez. I think we've heard that name already. Egan's Malfunction 2048. Yeah, I can play with the globe. Whee! And of course I got a Chivo for that. I think this might be as fast as I can get it to go. Fast enough that the motion blur's kicking in, at least. Who's been scratching up the screen? Doesn't look like any dust storms or landfills are getting in here, so... Wimps. Yeah, backside. Yes. But... Pickle Dog's like, yeah, they made this game aimed at nerds, and it's infuriating for nerds. Overspin it, make all the peoples fall off. Judging by the outside, shit, looks like it worked. It's that strange paradox of, you know, you have to know a certain amount to know what's going on. And if you know that certain amount, you're gonna hate what's going on. Exactly, Jailus. Space Hanks magazine. Determined to seek the truth about the 2054 blackout and restore the MPT connection, Maria Gonzalez has raised the Fortuna team from the ashes of the WSA. Since 2055, Maria's team has been secretly working on their mission. Why secretly? Because it wasn't done yet, or... Okay, how do I... any of this? Well, I have to drag the scroll bar down myself? Like some kind of peasant? No, right click and drag. Okay. Apparently going against the let's all just fucking die plan is controversial. Yeah, apparently. Excuse me, I forgot the government-sanctioned plan there. Dear Sarah, we met years ago on the Pearson space station. I was relieved from service after the... Does anyone know how to pronounce this, by the way? Please feel free to correct me, because I'm just going to see Huygens cryosleep menu. It's been so long thinking about Huygens, I didn't think about any of the rest of the sentence and how to pronounce it. You shot all these things work 5 years post all power going away. That is a fair point. Given the planning of the people involved, I'm surprised they work at all. Relieved from service from the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. Remember how we talked about my broken ASE? I'm looking for a way to extract its holographic data, and I'm hoping you could help me out. Hi Maria. Yeah, I remember. Holographic data runs through a unique hardware component. I specialise more in software, so you should reach out to my colleague Rolf Robertson here at Pearson. He's an excellent mechanic. Typical software engineer answer right there. Nope, sounds like a hardware issue, not my department. Okay, enough to hit a checkpoint, it would seem. Look, space wobbles. Or the blueprint for a thruster, if you actually read the text. And jump on top of it? Ah, not quite. No, shame. No, I want to get in the hole. Ah, drat. Alright, I suppose I'll do a story. Oh, for right. Grape. I think I do want to climb in here. Otherwise, I'm just going to try and climb this thing. Whee! No, or get glued to the ceiling. That is also an option. Ah, fuck you, physics. You work for me. Is it seriously trying to... It kind of seemed like it was bounding me away from... Okay, well, didn't jump far enough that time, it would seem. Yeah, I'm not allowed to get on top of that thing. Weirdly specific. I'm using the flashlight. Calm your tits. Calm your tits, game. Charge up the stairs. Oh no, there was a birthday party! Well, clearly I missed it. What's that size? Yeah, 100% it's hardware, not my problem. Exactly. How could you expect to solve it? I win! Well done, buddy. Good job. Fortuna 1 is a go! See, I had assumed the evacuation notice was to do with the original time this facility was abandoned, but given I'm the only one left here, maybe it was a little later. Oh, this one I can inspect. Oh no, World Space Agency, so yeah, this was from the first time.
Isolated 3 plausible causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, there you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come. It's time to join the party.
I think we're going to find out later that we're not. Just get that
True
vibe.
Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Probably the only thing we have in common. I just don't understand why he didn't restore the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing. And now it's just us.
Is that why
No
didn't
one
he
else
just
has even
unfuck the
tried.
problem?
If we fail,
It's so
Remember what I
simple.
told you. If it can be done, then we're going to do it. That's all we have to focus on.
They were, in
Go
fact,
over your notes.
not good.
Join us when you're ready.
all right. Causes of the blackout.
Causes of the blackout. Isaac's dead.
It could be one.
Isaac hated Earth. Moon's haunted. Giant floating waveforms are the future of audio storage. Exactly. What else would we use? The fuck is this? So, apparently we got a transmission from the lunar colony, but it was a bit fucked, and this is the best we could do. Interesting.
The control center is located on the top floor of the facility. The dust storm is approaching fast. Let's go.
Recruited straight out of a university, Claire Johansson designed the Taurus 5 rocket for the Fortuna mission. Claire was eager to join the team to uncover the fates of her father and sister on the moon after the 2054 blackout. Dear Miss Johansson, court rules that the father, Isaac Johansson, as the next of kin, has been granted full custody over Kathy Christina Johansson after the mother Elizabeth Johansson's untimely death. As her current guardian, you are ordained to ensure that Kathy is brought for safe passage to the moon to be reunited with her father. Honorable Judge Richard Edge. You know, I think that word is so tainted that if I had it, I'd be tempted to change my surname. In the future, everyone has synesthesia. Well, it's odd but possibly not impossible form of synesthesia where as soon as you can listen to the noise, you can't see it anymore. Aliens? Is it aliens? Oh, well, that would be ridiculous, Jailer. Everyone knows the aliens are on Mars. We're going to rip this child away from the very planet she knows so she can be with her dad.
Good. You're in the control center. Get the rocket ready to launch as fast as possible.
Yeah, there can be strangely keen attachment to parents at times from people who, as it turns out, might not know best. Technically, once we get off Earth, aren't we the aliens? Well, from the perspective of any native Moonians, as I've decided they're called. Maybe. Hey, Borders, welcome in. Reboot the moon.
Calculating in storm ETA. Claire, we have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna.
We can't have the space shuttle looking manky when we get there. We'll be embarrassed. Not allowed. Hydrogen valves. Okay, I've got several screens telling me to close the fuel valves, but none of them letting me do it. Is it you? Okay, that must be what sets the launch sequence or some shit. Start here. Deliver us the lift. Oh, those look like hydrogen fuel valves. Close the valves! No, not like that. Turns out the launch window is shrinking. It is. You know, normally I would say, did you really need to put your spacesuit on this early? But... oh, you can grab that. And yes, it'd be a pain in the arse, but you know, let the adrenaline flow, get and pull yourself up. You're only saving the Earth here, you know. No biggie. Ah, that's why there was a big hole in here. Failure is bad. Yes, I believe that is the US military's guiding principle. Doesn't stop them sometimes. Failure is expensive, destructive, and just generally bad. There we are. Thank you for the quote, jailer. I say that like I wasn't terrorizing you on Tuesday with the exact same thing. You giggled, it's quoted. Fair. The only criteria. Sensible? Forget it. Context? Who cares? Launch turnkey. Okay. So. Didn't he leave without me? Can he save us a seat?
That's it. The rocket is primed. You have to launch now, before the dust storm destroys the rocket and everything we've worked for.
Charge. Slightly tempted to fail this. Not gonna lie. For a second, it was looking like looking at my watch animation, but I think that's more of a shielding the face animation. Which is weird because she's wearing a helmet. Weird, it kind of looked like I was getting interlacing artifacts for a second there. Don't worry, I'm running. Nothing dignified about that run. I mean, if this were my job, I wouldn't care if I were actively shitting myself. I would just get there as quickly as possible.
It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure. Ground launch sequence.
I'm glad that was right. It just felt like the thing to do. Oh, I've got no timer anymore. That's interesting.
Orbital axis arm retracting. Be a little more careful.
Ah, I need to press it again. That's what's going on. Oh no, there is a timer still going. Fuck. 1, 3.
Auxiliary power units booting up.
I don't remember the training. I didn't get the training.
Gaseous oxygen vent arm vent arm safely in place.
Yay. Quickly release all the valves.
Sound suppression system engaged.
What? Noise cancelling headphones? What? People believe in me. Yay.
Rocket boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown.
Oh, it's even got the fancy rear view cameras.
Rocket boosters ignition start.
Yum.
Ready in 5.
I saw you turn back, Valve. You can't fool me.
2, start. 1. We have liftoff.
And it's at this moment she realized she was in an exploding tin can heading for space. Yeah, it turns out pointing a rear view camera at literal explosions Doesn't last all that long. I do like that though. It's a very interactive way of doing the space launchy.
Entered the thermosphere. You're on your way, Fortuna 1?
Remember when SpaceX automated all of this because doing it by hand on time in a rush is a bad idea? I remember SpaceX rockets exploding in midair. I'm happy to fly on a plane, but given the chance, you would never get in a rocket. It's not high up on my bucket list, I will admit.
The view must have been breathtaking when the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago.
And now
They knew an Earth full of life.
it's all brown.
All we know today is dust.
Jailer cannot space. It has been
To
proven.
bring the MPT network back online,
Cannot
we could
horse,
restore the
cannot
hope
space.
humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future. You'll need to find the MPT transmitter at the Pearson space station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link.
Can somewhat bolt, but that's debatable. It depends on who you've got helping you, I suppose.
They're at Pearson, Claire.
We need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad.
Understood. Fortuna 1, this storm is going to jam.
Just me, or are they trying to mask the fact that this is a less than perfect sphere? No, I think I'm getting confused because there's different texture layers on it, moving at different speeds. They said the thing again. Main engine. Literally cut off, or oh no. Just lift and separate. Bid farewell to our home planet. Whee! We're after the moon in a giant needle. And just depositing a bomb into the atmosphere. Perfect. Astra did launch her rocket sideways once. On purpose, or we can recover, rebuild, destroy the world even worse while ignoring the fact that we are one mess up away from doom. And yet here we are. Trash can full of kerosene that's used as the synonym for incredibly difficult to do correctly. I would like to be in space at least once, but does it have to be on a rocket? Oh shit, that's right, the co-op boat, yeah. Oh, that was the prologue, yep. Imagine the after-action report. It knocked down a section of fence. Did it blow up? No, just kind of wandered sideways for a fence. Did they at least automate the landing? That one, they seem to have a grasp on. By automate the landing, I think they mean aim for the ocean. Link it as a sight to behold. I think you'll be able to post links as a mod, surely. But if not, DM it and I'll post it myself. Nope, there we go. Everybody flashing back to Elite at this point. How fast do I need to be going? You haven't told me. Okay, that was enough. Nope, we gotta land this bugger ourselves. And... wait for it. Boop! Space boop. Hilarious, it just happened to have a thrust to weight of basically 1 in that failure mode.
Ground control to Fortuna 1. You must have
Why are we going to a space station first?
The storm has severely damaged our instruments, so we
One day I will do the same.
can't receive any messages.
What, fake the moon landing?
We can detect fluctuations
No,
in
no.
the MPT network.
We did not fake the moon
When
landing.
you reach the control center, try to find out what
Look, the door doesn't like talking. Shut up so it'll open.
bring it back online. Good luck with that.
Okay, I did not realize there was going to be a 6 degrees of freedom section to this. Apologies in advance to anybody who can't handle that. I know there's one or two of you. 5-engine rocket with a thrust-to-weight ratio of 1.25. One engine failed. The control system was so good it kept the thing upright the whole time. Well, damn. The point of a space elevator is to use it from the ground. Did they call it a space elevator? I missed that line. Because, yeah, the whole point of a space elevator is that's what you use to get up, not a rocket. Q roll left, E roll right. Well, this was a lovely game you can no longer play. Yep, pretty so. Oh no, space things. How could I have not known? It's not as if they mentioned anything spacey in the name of the game, or mentioned it in any of the promotional material. Listen, we're coming up on an hour, and that seems like a good place to pause and have ourselves a little break. The usual rules apply. Feel free to get up, walk about, get yourself a drink or a snack. Make sure you're staying on top of your meds, whatever you do. Make sure you're on top of that. I shall play you some clips in the meantime to keep you entertained. And we'll all meet back here in a couple of minutes. So, yeah, roll for puppy. Fuck. Just wait for you to get a bit closer. No! Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Oh, never before has my petard been so hoisted. Jesus Christ. The game. Legit copy of the game and everything. Yep, hide your voice from the microphone, Nikki, that makes sense. Yeah. Got the game, got the disc, and of course, the console what one plays it on. Which is definitely plugged into a capture card right now. And yeah. Hey Bree, welcome in. Yeah. You do to get out of here with that herbal essences ad shit. Methodical approach to this. And it all starts here. But given that that has been an hour and a half, I will go on a little bit of a break. So give yourself a stretch, maybe grab a snack or some water. Take your meds if you haven't already. Want to stay on top of that. And I will be back right after I read this message. So, Random American Law Strangeness, you know how we get all crap. As I get to show off my latest purchase. So I saw this in a charity shop and it was so whatever the fuck this is that I decided it was coming home with me.
I like that you and I both looked at it and I was just like, that's a thing. What was the other thing? It was like the PlayStation.
Yeah, it was the PlayStation button symbols, but just in a light up fashion. Thank you.
Nick hates the bulge that it has.
It is such an odd shape, and I guess it didn't come all across in a 2D photo from one angle.
Oh yeah, it's very bulgy.
Cheers. How the
I think you drink it from the backside because it's not raised. There you go. Now you get to show off your Xbox.
That is a bit better, actually. This was a wise decision once I had adjusted for how my brain expected it to work. And then... Off Google. Missed. So I believe there's one more zombie in my path. Yep. She got confused because the head crab jumped in her way. Pathfinding no understand. There's something in my way. I turn that. Yes! There we fucking go. There we fucking don't. Nobody clips that. I cannot take the shame. Damn it. I thought I knew the code, but I didn't. 70408. Hey, pal. But I'm not sure I'm getting hurt by these things. Had to say it. Had to fucking say it. Also, once you get a hand on the what? Huh? Shit, well, where the fuck? I literally did not see that I'd walked into this thing. Ow, piss. I got treed. I got fucking treed. Well, bonus time is a bit of a bust, but I am thus far not dead. On the other hand,
reinforcements have arrived.
Red! Holy shit! Sorry. I love this.
Every G-virus bioweapon
Proposing to Claire, what the fuck? That's illegal.
has the ability to implant
Suplex?
into other creatures.
I'm going down there. Stay
You-
here and wait for me.
It kind of looks like you are,
We're
Claire. I
leaving this
wish you
place
weren't.
Together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Stay with me, Sherry. Don't worry. Just wait here.
Yes,
I'll go and see what it
please.
was.
Yes.
Leon, are you still there? We're leaving.
There we go. Right. Go to clips were have, I assume. Was the first clip me blowing myself up? Was that it? Again, I couldn't hear them because the monitoring is just not working on OBS at the moment. Sure was. Excellent. And now I'm covered in, well, surrounded rather, by high pressure tanks, as pointed out by Borders. Nothing will go wrong, everything is fine, nothing is the matter. I mean, I'm in a spacesuit. Did I not bring any oxygen with me? That seems like it was unwise on my part. Already got the goddamn spacesuit, but... Well, light is directing me here. Drat. Not up there. What are you? Is that where it goes? The round shape, so... Yeah, there we go. Knob. I just have to find oxygen and plug it in. And space, which is very, at least unlike the ocean, basically is always trying to murder you the same amount. I mean, there's, I guess, some reasons we continued the theme of ships when talking about space. There are similarities. Where is next oxygen thing? Copernicus Moon Hub issued for space elevator drop 788847. Yeah, C parts. Cool. None of this helps, unfortunately. So, I wonder, can I go back and get this one without the door closing? I cannot. Well, poo. Okay, so I might die here. Didn't look in the locker, did I? No. But there was nothing there. No, I don't The ocean is never your friend. At best, it's neutral. Exactly. It's very nature. It'll do what's best for it. That O2 panel was really calling to me there. A funny feeling that I might need to take the O2 module I just put down and hold on. Stick this here. Then grab this. I can bounce off the walls. Excellent. Not exactly what I had in mind, I'll be honest. Oh, there's those puzzles I promised. Had space, had puzzle. What more could I ask for? System reboot required. Well, I'll pick up some fresh oxygen, as they've been so generous over here with it. Well, I mean, if we could close this, then the problem would be solved, surely. I'm assuming those are oxygen tanks, but there might be power of some description. Reboot system, is it over here? Ah, there it is. Activating life support, restoring life support. Life support online. There's still a hole to space.
Life support systems online. Oxygen levels rising.
That not space out there? Am I mad? What? This station power inside the control center in the library wing. There's fucking space out there. Whatever, I'm not suffocating anymore, so. Played a game in space. They were smart enough to not have O2 be an issue unless you were on hardest difficulty. That sounds good to me.
Copy, Control. We're all set. Ready for descent.
The MPT network is still down, so expect the lights to go out as you descend towards Copernicus.
Thanks for the heads up, Pearson.
Remember, Sarah, our oxygen here in the station is limited. After arriving, you'll have 40 minutes to find out what caused the blackout and bring our MPT network back online. If you're not back by then, we'll have to evacuate without you.
We hear you, Control. Rolf, you ready?
I am. And don't worry, Control. It's probably just a glitch. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's find out
Well,
how they're holding up down there. Alex, commence descent protocol.
All systems go. Descent in 3, 2, 1. Descent engaged. Godspeed.
Didi, Icky is a spark? That is an outrageous accusation, and you shall be hearing from my lawyer. Pickle Dog's been playing Superliminal and wants to keep resizing things by moving them further away from you. I mean, it looks like it could be fun, but I don't know if I'd play it on stream because, one, you have to do smart things, and I'm not necessarily the best at that, and two, it looks far too fun in co-op from when His Cursedness and Supertalia DX played it, that I'm just like, nah, I don't feel like I want to jump on there. Like, I'm not going to be funnier than them. But, good excuse to give Nick a shout out, because I don't do that often.
You know it puts up an icon now on your screen to show where the hole is when you start.
Yeah. You need one of those in your bedroom.
Whenever Nick attempts that,
God damn it!
So I can only assume that clip was about cum. And while we're at it, Supertalia DX.
Andrus.
Hey, I do like this one.
Let's go!
Charlie wants in.
Off you go! Hey, it worked!
It worked!
Now how it works is we jump to our
Can't believe that chaos gremlinness. Tar our Pickle Dog wondering why cloning apples can't go up a staircase. Maybe use this Space Quest incinerations physics. That's one of the fan ones, right? Does it have a terrible reputation or an okay reputation? Oh, thing to scan. Scan it! Incinerations is a great game. Oh, okay. The Pearson space elevator improved the logistics of getting people and supplies to and from the moon. When the 2054 blackout occurred, space station crew members Sarah Baker and Rolf Robertson, were sent down the elevator to investigate the blackout on the moon's surface. Due to the station's emergency protocol, their time was extremely limited. So you don't want to say what happened to them. I see. Flip is still up. Interesting. Don't know why that happened. Also, don't know why this button isn't doing the thing it should be doing. 1 second. Because it seems like it worked for one and not the other. Very interesting indeed. Thank you. There we go. Flip is gone. Oh, we can get in here though. Space elevator. What am I actually meant to be doing? Assess station power inside control center. Well, this is clearly not the control center, but I'll give it a wee half circuit nevertheless. Oh, now I'll need to go back. So I may as well make it a full circuit. Now, there is a bit of inertia to these controls, which can be somewhat annoying. Okay, something I've got to check here. No, I was saying I would play with RTX off, but I got to know if that reflection's any better with it on. Yes. Yes, it is. And then my frame rate dropped, and yeah. I'll maybe try it on medium. To see what... Oh no, medium is back to this shit. I'm guessing one level of it is like shadows, and next one reflections. Maybe the one after that will be lighting. What do? Go! But if incineration opens with a wonderful handwave of they change the laws of physics while you're in stasis, so you can walk on floors and breathe normally even if there's no atmosphere. It's helpful in the context of an adventure game in space. That's like Space Quest's whole deal. Even in the future, nothing works. Or is unfinished. You know, it was close enough for the reference. Not sure you want to be in a world where we can change the laws of physics. It is a dangerous precedent to set. Privacy, please. Thank you. Ah, Libra. That seems to be... I mean, to me that looks like where we came in, but... could be wrong. Maybe we came in from the ceiling and I forgot it. Okay, no, we definitely didn't come in this way. Moon. So the space elevator was just the moon. I see. Got mucky pups around here, I gotta say. They get in here?
Reinforcements have arrived.
Audio.
Hello, buddy. Almost there.
Listen to audio logs while moving.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah, just patching up Alex before we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can get. Besides, you wouldn't have made it to that airlock if it hadn't been for him. This MPT blackout can't be just a glitch, Rolf.
Welcome in.
Everything is still dark down there.
Did you get a shout out? I couldn't hear it.
Did you hear the message from Earth?
No. What
Oh,
did they
it's in the
say?
middle of a
They
cutscene
can't
right
even
now.
send ships up here anymore without the MPT. It's crazy, right? We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface ASAP. We don't have much time.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, there we go. Hello everybody, welcome in. How was your stream, Bree? Was it bready? Was it neary? Was it replicanty? On what clip did you get? For some reason OBS isn't giving me monitoring, so I can't hear the video redeems or the clips. So I didn't notice at the time when you came in. Apologies. Also means I did not hear the raid noise going off. Good. Funny side character died. I'm hearing two different energies from this. Oh well. R.I.P. Comic Relief. But yes, thank you ever so much for the raid. Good to see you. Unfortunately, there's an ad break incoming. So I am informed. Kenso member Laverde. The MPT is still offline. What's going on? Backup power is finally running up here at the station, and we're repairing the Pearson elevator to take us to Copernicus Moon Hub to provide any assistance you might need to bring the MPT back online. We're coming. Please be safe. Well, they went down there. They would just have an ad break, possibly, but I'm being told there's one incoming in 20 seconds. Gonna lurk and do some cleaning. Fair, not a problem at all. Thank you again. And enjoy your cleaning as much as you can. After the cryosleep generator in Huygens research facility malfunctioned in 2048, Maria's search for answers led her to investigate what remained of the machine. Unable to determine the exact cause of the malfunction, she sent this fragment to Pearson's space station mechanic Rolf Robertson for assessment. By the way, if anybody knows how to actually pronounce that word, Huygens, please let me know. We didn't see a clip, but was shouting in OBS for a moment. Might have missed it. Memphis says shout did happen. I assume that means the clip came up as well. What word? I don't remember what I was just saying, so I can't help you. Pretty sure cryosleep failing is a big bloody problem. You would think so, but why do they need to cryosleep people in the first place? Oh, that's why I was asking about the pronunciations. Is it Huygens? Well, that's the problem. I don't know. Huygens. Also, all these doors being open is pretty bad. Yep, they're leaving these things open like they were born in a barn. All their trash is just flying about the place. Bit of a time. Never go out without ass by your side. Decided to pronounce that now. We need to find a code, evidently. Notepad's not helping. Ah, that's what's happened. Your space elevator's glowy. That's the problem. Where's... oh, well. Okay, there we go. 2539. But let's read all this fan fiction first. The Space Quest universe is completely uncaring and will always find some way to make you take the fall, even if you just saved everyone involved's ass. Space Quest games like to kill you. It's like their whole thing. Orange just got an ad about pet stain and odor eliminators. Can't ignore you pointing at the stream and saying, "No, this is about you. I am perfect child. Never smell. Meow." Dear Mr. Robertson, I'm one of the few survivors of the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. I've recently come across a fragment recovered from the cryo generator and was hoping you could inspect it. Also, is there any way I can get my Ace? We'll call it Ace. Ace to project holographic data from that day? I want to find out what really happened to the Heogens. Dear Miss Gonzalez, I've inspected the generator fragment you sent over, but I can't find anything conclusive. As for holographic data, it's unfortunately location-based. Holograms can only be projected where they occurred. Why? If the Lunar Council ever clears access to Heogens again, I think the best thing to do is to bring your Ace and check the holographic data that's there. 539, here we go. Oh, a little late on this one, but if anyone has problems with games that are 6 degrees of freedom, like floating all around in space, which we are currently in, you might want to minimize or tab out or go to another stream because, yeah, that's what's happening right now. You got an ad about the Omen movie and Applebee's boneless wings. But your computer isn't allowed to learn about you, so you get random ads. I see. Now, that's the real advantage of watching movies at home and delivery. You can watch The Omen while eating Applebee's boneless wings. Oh man, I could go for chicken wings right now. Easy doesn't have the patience to watch movies in years and don't eat wings. There. Miss Gonzalez, thank you for sending this evidence to us. It has been lost in the trash can. Please enjoy these free tickets to use a cryosleep tube again. Also, we're somehow going to blame you for this. Right, what we got? So they know it's online without a connection. Interesting. Well, no connection, we knew that. So we need the space elevator to get down there, but we don't have enough power for the elevator, so we need to rotate the station to get more solar power, but the rotation's offline. Dear Liza, dear Liza. Okay, read more people's fan fiction. Council Member MacArthur. In the past few months, my team and I have encountered problems with construction material shipments. We were supposed to be finished with the Orion wing by now, but again we've missed our milestone due to shipments being repeatedly cancelled. When can we expect the Lunar Council to approve further shipments? The Lunar Council has decided to shift resource priorities around because of the new construction on the moon. For the time being, I recommend you make do with what you have. We all do down here. Oops. New construction? Is the Heogens facility finally being repaired? About time that place opened up again. Too much knowledge buried down there since the cryosleep malfunction. Suffice to say that while the construction project is classified, it does not concern Heogens. Access to Heogens research facility remains restricted until further notice. Sounds like the council are just fucking annoying. I feel like I might know this script. Is it familiar to anybody else? This feels like a real one that they just grabbed from somewhere. Could be Unreal script, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to remember in my head if the original Unreal Engine had Unreal script based on Visual Basic, or if it was just Unreal Ed was made with Visual Basic. I think it's the latter. Let's just say Heogens. Okay, we're changing it again, Heogens. Now we need a bag to shove O2 tanks into and a door outside. That's exactly what we need, yes. No, this is the sci-fi. A helpful diagnose button that doesn't just reboot the service. Yeah. In case of an emergency, please pay attention to the following guidelines. All personnel assemble at orbital elevator for facility evacuation. Space station evac notice. Travel to Moon Hub. Full elevator lockdown. You have plus minus 1 hour before departure. Please leave your possessions behind. They're gaudy anyway. Moon Hub evac notice. Travel to space station. Full elevator lockdown. You have plus minus 1 hour before departure. Please leave your possessions behind. Make sure to wear a spacesuit. If both facilities are in emergency state, fucking lie down and die. Probably. Report to your station operator for evacuation instructions. Honestly, I don't think I was far off. This is a better suit? Can I swap it? Nah, I don't like the colours. No, Didi, don't push all the shiny buttons. Only push the buttons we're meant to. Cut locks, you say? Running default programming. Well, I'll be honest, that felt kind of pointless. What is the difference between what are the variables when it comes to where the cutter is and where the locks are? Cleared airlock doors operational. The button. But it's shiny. Didi, no. Clears the plasma cutter can be safely removed from the server arm and then attached to a socket on the right hand glove. Excellent. Got a cutty thing. Even though I looked for a second like I was about to pull my own hand off. I mean, I'm pressing left mouse button, but I ain't cutting shit. There we go. Only cuts in very specific circumstances. Okay, might have a charge to deal with. Or I might just stop once I've cut enough things. Both are possible. Nom. Zappy, zappy, zappy. Get out my way. Come on, move. There we go. Nom.
Ground control to Casino 1. We're still not reading anything from the MPT. Is everything under control up there?
I think you will find it's not. I think you will find everything is fucked all the time. There we go, we're at the airlock now. Fell asleep, but brain took in the audio, voice into dream like you were in the stream with VR headset on, though there was one point where the game in dream suggested take train to moon and ticket guy in dream took all your money. Rude, to be honest.
Copy that. Do you think we'll finish construction anytime soon?
Was the council claiming more supplies each week? I doubt it. I'm surprised we got this past MacArthur in the first place.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm getting strange readings here from the lunar surface. Are you seeing anything?
Just wrapping up. What the hell? All the lights are shutting down.
Are you alright, Rolf? What just happened?
Shutdown day.
We lost power from the MPT. The whole station is down.
I forgot how to torch.
Back to the airlock? Negative. I don't have a visual. Right. I'm sending Alex to block the airlock doors. Do you see him?
I see his flashlight. Heading back to the airlock. What's going on? Everything on the surface is dark.
Rolf, not now. What's your ETA?
10 seconds.
Make it faster. Once the airlock seals, you'll be locked out. Alex is blocking the door for you, but he can't hold it much longer.
Oh. Okay, we might know what happened to one of them. Order request form. Bunch of shit. Order denied. Reminder, all construction material orders need official Lunar Council supervision and approval before shipments are sent and delivered. Questions or complaints can be deposited to your WSA lead or sent to order. Damn it, MacArthur. Also, this looks like a power thing I can plug thing into. So, we're in a storeroom. We have a lock that requires destroying parts to unlock. So, how do you relock it? I don't see what you're talking about. It sounds like a hardware problem? Yeah, I guess the thought process behind that is that, you know, you take them off as a last resort kind of thing. Resort? Resort. Why did I say resort? Though operational, the Pearson space station was never completed. Sarah and Rolf oversaw construction of the final wing until Lunar Council member MacArthur suspended shipments of material such as this panel, diverting all resources to a classified project on the moon. They found the moon ghosts, and they tried to free them. The only explanation. Well, fate of the planet, that's not an emergency, I don't know what the fuck is. Well, that went a lot smoother than it usually does in GoldenEye. Boop. Right, anybody else flashing back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES at this point? It's not a thing I can pilfer from. I may have just done this for nothing. How do I... Bounced? Oh. Cut thing. That lets me get out easier. Hopefully it'll have cut something else. If you need more nap, you get more nap. This entire operation is an engineering disaster. How did it run as long as it did? Whomst amongst us has not at least heard of an engineering operation that was hideously underfunded? What the hell is going on here? And yet somehow kept going. Technicians on the ground making unauthorized repairs so they didn't die. That's the one. Borders gets it. No. Obviously I need to fly straight into those mysterious unexplained things. Is that just like floating moisture or what? I'm not sure. Damn it, MacArthur! Nick reading US history from 1940s onwards. Including all the way up to 20... Does this game have enemies? Not so far. And I suspect it's not that kind of game. Find a way to power the station rotation engine in the Ares ring, provide power to the station rotation engine. So I may need to find more power hangs. Like I can use any of these yet. Why are there so bloody many of them? Oh, like library stacks. Twist that, it'll move over there. We'll connect this. Can I get in there? It would seem not. Interesting. No. Can I do anything about it? Can I still get it? No, I cannot. So, better figure out what I'm doing and quick. Oh, right. Good thing it dissolves the cable as well. Yeah, also, I don't even know if this game has death in it. I suspect I will find out.
Energy supply at 40%.
Oh, shh. Oh, you motherfucker. Who electrified all this shit? Ow. Okay, maybe there is a way to die in this game. If I'm no careful.
Life support energy supply at 20%.
Right, I didn't realise they would be keeping the life support systems in library leaves. Or whatever they're called. Just gonna go ahead and zap as many of these as I can. Ow.
Life support energy supply critical.
Yep, that was me. Oh crap, it's the dam. There you go. Somebody got the reference. Thank you, Pickle Dog.
Power fully redirected from life support to rotation engine. Access control center to activate engine.
Well, let me in then. Don't even know what that green thing I was looking at was. So is it up there then, I take it? Don't even know if this game has death rings loudly. Yeah, none of those cables were important. Life support? Life support's for nerds. Hello, it's me, nerds. Thinking our cables have connectors. You can unplug them. Even plug them back in if you want to. But we're in the realm of science fiction, so everything's less convenient, I guess. But it's in space. No, I appear to have gone the wrong way. Unless doing this will let me out all of a sudden. It does not. The space elevator is still offline, so clearly it's somewhere else entirely that I need to be. This is a universe of one-way science, ever looking forward. Straight into the sun. Okay, no, really, what am I doing? I don't see a way in there. I don't see a way past here. Unless this is going to magically break the window as soon as I open it. No. Nothing to cut round here either. One's closed as well. Might as well open it up and find out. Also, I just realised I'm upside down, but I don't think that's the most important thing right now. I'll correct it anyway. Can I go back there? Well. No, I guess I'll go down here and see. Okay. Progression appears to have happened. Okay, it makes sense to my brain that your momentum continues only a certain amount, but you're pressing forward in a certain direction, it'll move you in that direction. If you let go of movement and then look around, it'll still move in the same direction you were going. I like this. This makes sense in my brain. guess we were not supposed to come back here. Frankly, I'm not sure I can get out again. Game does not appear to be too long. No, it was about 5 hours, I think. How long to beat told me. Oh, hello. Oh, no. It was looking like that was maybe not a window. But it was very a window. Why is this one lit up? Why are you going to draw me to it? You have to understand, when it comes to video game navigation, I am a moth. In space, after all, movement will not stop till different movement is given or wall. As the phrase goes, Sir Isaac Newton is the most dangerous motherfucker in space. Back to Sarah Baker's machine. Nope, just emails and what I'm gonna guess is Unreal Script. Actually, no, Unreal Script was a bit more C-like, wasn't it? I am not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all. Don't want to use these spacesuits because they aren't fashion. There is a terrible habit the game seems to have, which is open some kind of passage outside of my peripheral vision so I completely miss it. Oh, for Christ's sake, here it is. Station. This might have gone wrong. The question is this part of the game, or is this like in System Shock 2 where you activate the laser and Shodan's just like, shit, I was going to do that. Thanks. Whee! Oh, you motherfuckers. I don't know why I get movement. I don't know what is moving me. Well, this all went a bit wrong, didn't it? Should be dead. Probably, yeah. For one thing, I'm pretty sure I saw gas escaping from my spacesuit. And also I hit some of that debris like a fucking dart, so... Okay, now I'm getting flashbacks to the training level in X-Wing. Oh shit, yeah. Maybe this will get rid of that weird... No! I wasn't sure if that was oxygen. And the answer was... not yet. Sorry folks, I need to concentrate on this one. We have only 30 odd seconds of breathables left. Oh, that was mean. That was evil. Okay, so get that one oxygen there and then should be able to get back to the station. But yeah, I guess I must have a tiny jetpack, otherwise I would have no movement whatsoever other than that initial push that I made off the debris I caught my hand on. Probably also clunker some things at probably crazy speeds. Ain't no air resistance slowing me down. Hull breach, really, you think? Is that your diagnosis, really? Interesting. fucking elevator. Strap in. Also, that random explosion should have sent us flying. It should have, and I'm glad it didn't. And thank you for the hydrate. I did manage to catch that one accidentally. Yum. And that's the advantage of space elevator. Instead of risking your life in a rocket, you can risk your life trying to get a space elevator to work. Was it our ship that blew up? I'll be honest, I'm not sure what happened. If so, why did our ship blow up? Two excellent questions, Didi. And we're just used to the term space elevator ever. It was the Space Elevator Center. Okay, why did that blow up? Inquiring minds would like to know. But now we can walk, we're in third person because... fuck it, why not? Retrieve an ACE unit to gain access to the MPT Control Center. I'm sure it's no coincidence that this looks like a cross. Oh, hello. MPT network offline, station power very low, run diagnostic at MPT Control Center. Well, doors are open. 2059, 5 years after the blackout. The big rock. Can't wait to tell my friends. They don't have a rock this big. Yeah, it's just reminding us of our objectives.
Hello? Hello? It seems empty. Where is everyone?
I have no idea. I've never seen the base like this.
No, it's in my dad's quarters.
No, nothing. This can't be right.
I'm jumping on the bed and Dad can't even shout at me.
Sarah, we'll figure this one out. And thank you, both of you, for saving me when the blackout hit. I know
Expedition team, you must be at the surface by now.
I can jump on the couch as well. Yeah, no corpses yet,
Don't
interestingly.
mention it, Rolf. Can you
3
check out the control
excellent
center and see what's
questions
wrong
in
with
this
the
many
MPT?
minutes.
Will do.
Keep your comms on. I'll update you when I find something.
Wanted to be a teddy doctor. Mr. Rosa is teddy. So they were Dad's or our antidepressants. Isaac was devastated when he learned of his wife's death in a dust storm on Earth in 2049. Unwilling to keep his daughters exposed to Earth's worsening conditions, he summoned them to join him on the moon. Okay, they may have had a point shipping her away from Earth in that case. Claire refused out of concern for Kathy's health, and looked after her sister until Isaac exerted his influence to gain legal guardianship over Kathy. Kathy was brought to the moon soon after. Okay, I completely take that back what I said in that case. Ah, this prick. What's he got to say to us? Brief update, the evacuees from Tomba are settling in. MacArthur, the bedlam at Tomba can never happen again. I'll have no part in that. Good, then we can begin soon. Time for them to make a decision. Remember that no leap forward has ever come without sacrifice, Isaac. Survival comes at a cost. Soon the events at Tomba will just be a faint memory. Time to leave all of this behind. Okay, Dad did something fucking sketchy. Was honorably discharged from the World's Secret Service. Was he really? And is there such a thing? Decided to make a giant space elevator just to give our last hope a bigger target to be hit by space debris. That was a roller coaster of parental guardianship. It was a bit, yeah. You're not wrong, Nevik. Didi saying the fact that the beds are made is concerning. Don't make your bed so well if things are going to shit. Well, I don't make my bed, and life is... well, it's a hell of a lot less chaotic than this. Tomba reactor. There's a reactor at Tomba. Let me say, recruits top scientists to the Lunar Council. In preparation for its impending mission to colonize the moon, the WSA has filled the ranks of the Lunar Council. Established to coordinate WSA efforts on the moon, 2 seats remain unfulfilled until top scientists Dr. Rosa Laverde and Dr. Isaac Johansson were awarded the position. Laverde and Johansson were chosen personally by William MacArthur, who has a lifelong history in overseeing complex international security missions across the globe and was recently appointed mission commander to the Lunar Expedition. As head of the Lunar Council, MacArthur is to lead the colony together with Laverde and Johansson. Where are we? Anyway. To many, the appointment of Dr. Laverde comes as no surprise. The respected scientist has spearheaded numerous cutting-edge research for teams, and this is a leading expert in the fields of fusion energy development and helium-3, the resource the WSA plans to harvest on the moon on a massive scale in order to fuel the MPT. Operating on the borders between architecture and technical design, Dr. Johansson is renowned for the eponymous Johansson settlements. Settlements designed to withstand the harsh conditions of the equatorial desert have given Johansson unique insight into construction in physically hostile environments. It is believed that their joint knowledge and experience will prove vital to the colonization of the moon and the establishment of the MPT, the vast network meant to generate and transmit energy from the moon to Earth. Backside. How hopeful we were. Brioche only makes the bed when they change the linens. I'll be honest, I'm not even sure I do it then. Angela makes her bed every day. Is that in a futile effort to make the puppy not jump on it? Yeah, I'll welcome in. Moon. Speech. Crossroads, Tomba, Earth. The best and brightest, the new age. Outward. Strangely now make your bed every day too. Nah, I just roll out the damn thing. Cool. Glad that's in the game. Can I get into William MacArthur's office, I assume that is? Get into Rose's. Holograms. Anyway, we're on the moon. Sort of, but it just irritates you if it's not made. Fair. I don't get anything out of making it, so I don't.
William, what the hell was that speech about?
Our next chapter, Rosa. It's time. The ships will be ready soon.
You can't be serious. I don't know how you plan to fix this mess, but you better do it now.
That won't be necessary. Come with me.
You are serious. Well, have you lost your mind? We can't leave the colony behind like this, not during this blackout. Not with the MPT signal still offline. People on Earth depend on us.
Don't concern yourself with them. Those days are over. We have to start the long journey ahead. That was the agreement.
They're abandoning
This
Earth.
was supposed to be our last resort. We didn't give up the first time, and we're not giving up now. When the network is back online, we can provide Earth with power again. We're close, William.
No, we're not. We're not close at all. If you still think we can power the entirety of Earth with the MPT, you're more delusional than I thought. We have one last hope, and it's outward. Now get ready because we're going.
I'm not leaving, Will. Not like this.
I'm not asking. Get her on the ship.
What? Is this really?
Oh. I see. Witnessed a hologram. Okay, cool. Chivo. By the way, if you want a game that's entirely based around that, I think Tacoma was available for free on Epic at some point, so it's probably not too many pennies. But you basically explore a space station. It's got holographic recordings of events that happened, but you can move around them and rewind and go back and focus on different points. It's really cool. Mad Tacoma vibes, which is also good. There we go. Got another recommendation from Al, who's objectively correct. Tacoma is all right. Get out, Nevik. Clearly you are outnumbered. No, I kid. But we appear to be locked in here. Oh, we can't spin this globe. Rubbish. Bunny let us out. Okay, so Tomba was a reactor. It seems to have exploded. Hardware malfunction detected. Maintenance required. Yeah, it got fucking lasered. Oh, we take it with us. That's what we do. Speaking of moon stuff, Andy Weir's book Artemis Set on the Moon is a very good read. Excellent. Good to know. I mean, considering the head writer Fulbright was revealed to be a dick. Oh! That I didn't know. Didn't knock over that chair is the first real sign of something having happened we've seen. Okay, yeah, I never missed that one. May have to retract that recommendation now. I'm just kind of wondering how I hadn't heard about any of that. Is this an ASE? Looks like one, according to that wee picture. Does the only employee now? Well, okay, we're in charge of the facility. Cool. Let us through. Sadly, take a long ass time to hear about all the bad things in game dev. It can do.
Initiating AZ maintenance protocol. Running AZ hardware diagnostic. AZ connection to Moon Hub facility network. Failed.
What days?
AZ network access port.
And the free components necessary for replacing the ASE's unit's network access port. Can I just solder on a new Ethernet port? No? Okay. Let's put it in my spacesuit pockets, I guess. Not sure how that works. Seems like a hazard. Growth chart. When Kathy Johansson was brought to the moon, Dr. Rosa Laverde was immediately taken with the girl's vivid imagination. Determined to limit the impairing effects of the moon's gravity on her new friend's physique, Rosa closely monitored Kathy's health and growth rate. Despite Rosa's good care, Kathy's health deteriorated rapidly during her stay on the moon. Oh. Ooh. And again, I think we might have known that already and it didn't occur to me. Foster Chicken Street. Oh. Patrol the station. Mine. You know what, I think I would take the cat from Red Dwarf's approach. Just get a spray. It's like, spray this, it's mine. It's just more efficient. Yep, that does sound fucking horrible. Nevik, yeah. Kinda glad I got that game for free now, honestly. Yes. Keeping memories safe. Turn to the location of recording, activate your authorized ACE unit. Watch your memory come to life. Why'd you have to go back there? So the topology will match? Why don't I just project that as well? Or did they not record that? Repair in progress. 2 pygmies that I need to repair. What the hell produced the O2 on this place? How's it getting into our suit? And how the hell didn't whatever was brought here to produce the O2 not died without maintenance, being as the moon ain't known for its O2 providers? The good fucking questions keep fucking coming. I don't mean this in a mean way. I don't trust the clangers with my O2 production. I just don't. I can't help but feel the appearance of Lily Fulbright on that list is not a coincidence. Whee! And now I don't have ankles. In fact, that actually appeared to have hurt. Hooray, I managed to injure myself. Without electricity. Yeah, just do another circuit until the thing I need shows up. Oh, hello. You have item? Gib item. Gib. The fuck? Alright, we have to experiment. But what? I wanted to go up. No, I wanted to go down. No, I want to go up. Whee! Thank you for the quote, Al. Shit. What happened there? Oh, bizarre. Okay. Finally got a server up and running again. Just automate it so it comes up gracefully. Absolutely does not do that. You know, I was playing around, I think it was the other week, which is why I forgot about it when this stream first started. But there's... Oh! I missed this room. Excellent. Okay, I think that's us. There's a way you can set up a PS2 Slim, which has an Ethernet port, to have a Raspberry Pi deliver ISO data to it via the Ethernet port. Assuming you've got like free MacBoot on a memory card and stuff like that. But desperate to find a use for my Raspberry Pi 1, I tried to get a build root version of that working, because just the stock one, which I think was like Raspbian or Raspberry Pi OS or whatever it's called, was like full minute booting up. It was just like, it's a bit much. I'm not sure I'm going to know what the correct order of operations is here. So surely that will go in first. No? Oh, I see now. Right. There were clues this whole time. Not a port. Look, there's no hole.
Proceeding with ASE hardware diagnostic. ASE thruster status. Defective. Full thruster replacement.
Yeah, I was trying to get a build root version that'll just... Because all it does is, you know, mount... All it needs to do is like mount a USB drive and set up a Samba share. And build root being the magical thing it is, which, to the best of my knowledge, is you basically give it some parameters and it builds a custom version of Linux for you. With as little or as much as you need. Nope, what am I doing? Turn ASE and remove wing. Place thruster parts on... Yeah, we've got to go and get more parts. But I've not got the exact order of operations nor the necessary scripts ready, and considering I've got the SD card, memory card version set up, easier not to. It's funny as you think in Tacoma you can literally beat the game by just doing your job then leaving. Yeah, just just doing your job and getting a reward for it. Radical concept. You leave them open, they become zombies later on in the game. Oh. You can be gone home by knowing where the secret compartment is, just run into the attic. That's true. Pi 1 handles Pi hole rather well. Fascinating, you need to have look into that. It is good fun. Once you have it working. Wasn't you spoiling, just have fun. Okay. I know you're busy, but could you install a new module for my ACE soon? Lead engineer Sarah Baker from Pearson Space Station has designed an additional emotion module that seems fascinating. It'd mean the world to Kathy too. See if this was developed 20 years before, or like, I don't remember when this came out actually. If this was made in the 90s, that would have been a chip. We're fucking obsessed with, you know, this chip does one thing. It's an emotion chip. It's a sensor chip. It's a shield chip. Module I've got less of a problem with. Hi Rosa, I apologise, but pressing matters at Tombaugh require my full attention for the next few months. Besides, you know how dearly Kathy wants an ace of her own. She hasn't stopped asking for one ever since she showed her yours. How are her growth results? Of course, our duties come first. As for Kathy, I need to be honest with you. The test results are in and she's not at all growing like a girl her age should. I worry for her health, Isaac. Perhaps she was better off on Earth after all. Please, at least consider the program. Rosa, you know she'll be no better off on Earth than here. I'll think about the program. Thank you. You mean a lot to her. Parts. Let's see if I can yeet myself across the room again. Whee! There we go. Young Claire Johansson claims WSA competition trophy. Gone Home was the only game you ever speedran. Didn't post the time just to amuse yourself. And why not? I have seen how quickly I can complete Day of the Tentacle in the past. Only ended up being about half an hour, so I don't think that's anywhere near world record. Although I did try and see how quickly I could complete Resident Evil 2, but the furthest I got was about an hour and 12, and that was with the Infinite Rocket Launcher, so again, not exactly world record pace. I don't even think they have a category for that. Wanted to look at new content, but it was censor chipped. Voodoo graphics, the nostalgia. Back when that was a good proposition. He doesn't tend to speedrun, but tend to buy games for the purpose of this will take a while to finish. It's like, I have a thing that will occupy me, and I don't need to consider what it is that I want to be doing at any given moment. I have time, this is my thing, and it will serve me a long time. At least that's how I am with YouTube videos. It's like, hey, I'm going to put this on, and I don't have to worry about what I'm doing for the next couple of hours. Let's see. In this stunning conclusion to a neck-and-neck race, undergrad student Claire Johansson, daughter to Lunar Council member Isaac Johansson, has claimed first prize in the WSA's prestigious Our Future competition. Absolutely nobody is suspicious, stop asking. An initiative of the WSA, the biannual competition, is the largest of its kind and stimulates innovation of space travel and sustainable development technologies. Head WSA scientist and Lunar Council member Rosa Laverde heads the jury herself. Again, nobody's asking questions, don't worry about this. Claire Johansson's entry testifies of brilliance rarely seen at her age, commented Dr. Laverde on Johansson's design. The efficiency and durability of her rocket's design is exceptional and stands out from the rest. As part of the prize, Claire Johansson has received an open invitation to join Dr. Rosa Laverde's research team on the moon. But in a remarkable turn of events, young Johansson has expressed no interest in joining. Unprecedented, Dr. Laverde remarked. Not devoid of ego, then, it would seem. Oh. You know what? If you could get somebody that and they're like a nut about space, I feel like that would go down pretty well. Warning. What? Why? What are you warning us about? Holdover from childhood of new games will come at birthday and Christmas at most, they gotta last. Ah, yeah, I'm familiar with that feeling. Spent 52 hours of one playthrough of Stardust. Not sure you enjoyed it, but you played it for 52 hours. I have a similar relationship with Starfield. I have literal days of game time on that. Oh. Not met Teddy yet. I hope they're okay. Yeah, was that the only thing I needed? Oh, fuck a doodle. Right. One. This one. No. No. Okay. Okay. Ah. I feel like I've missed one, to be quite honest with you. Ah, right, there we go. There we are.
ASD thruster replacement successful. Initiate reboot to complete maintenance protocol.
Yay, we've got a robot friend. Yeah, all's got 50 hours in Starfield and not sure they enjoyed any of them. Nobody can accuse you of not giving it a go. Hello? Robot friend? I appear to have screwed everything up. Can you help? Space. Space. Thank God it's space. What's your favorite thing about space? Mine is space. Starfield's reveal trailers. The ship to you. More excited than what we got. Yeah, we fixed a friend. Yeah, but pats. Maybe scratches. Found myself a friend. Okay, we can actually fly. Whee! Oh, this flashlight has a meter on it. Or at least it kind of looks that way. Look down the barrel of the laser. Nothing bad ever came from that. Boop. And boop. Can pet the robot. 11 out of 10. Game of the year. Yes. Don't know which year, but one of them. Yeah. Don't appear to be able to get in there. Generator overloaded. Reset required. We're not allowed in there.
Warning.
Is there a robot-shaped hole? Yes. I feel like that's the solution I'm being pushed towards, but I could be wrong. Reset required. Oh, that's just telling me the general status. Oh, here we are. Nope. That was for robot, and that's all. And that's a windy. Well, I'm not sure what to do. I've not explored much upstairs, so maybe that's the way to go about it.
Warning. Power generator overload.
What about over here? Yeah. Oh, nope, that's... Went for crouch. And that's control, not C. It's not control C, because, you know, clearly that would close the game. Yeah, it's not sure. I'll give this about another 10 minutes. My voice is starting to go a little bit, so... See how we get on. Robot, can you fix? Get out your way. Well, I'm booping it. If there's a way to make that interact with thing, then I not know thing for interact make. Yes, hydration is probably a good idea, Didi. Thank you. I'll just break my ankles again. Just me, or did that hurt more than last time? Also, is it just me, or did Ace make noise when I walked towards that? Or does Ace just randomly make noise? That is also a potential option. Really, am I missing something? Generator down, everyone in this room dies. Should have read the manual, fuckos. Breaking ankles always hurts. Good to know. It seemed like it hurt more than the last time I did it. Through the same method as well, so presumably same height. Yeah, I have a funny feeling reason that flashlight thing comes up is it's indicating, well, either that the flashlight has limits and will need to be turned off to recharge on its own, or why am I not using my own flashlight now? Oh, I am. It's just they're both. Oh, it's confusing. Or our little robot buddy is also going to need recharging. Okay, there is a big pipe that looks like it's gone into that room. That is a clue. Or maybe there's a big fucking fit. No, no, it's modelled in there, so yeah. Let's find out where that pipe comes out. Let's see if we can get in there. Oh, I see it now. It was lit up and everything. Hey, bud. Into your pipe. Hopefully no surgery required. Good spacesuit. Yeah. I mean, when was the last time you heard of an astronaut breaking an ankle? Unheard of. Really God, I played a couple of PlayStation games like this. Just we figured out how to make a tunnel effect. And damn it, we're just going to make that the whole ass thing, aren't we? Don't know what we're depositing here, but seems to do the job. Think of what the most awkward solution to this could be. It's probably that. Seems like it. Oh, and we got another hologram? Hit the moon. A hell of a lot of pipes. I mean, there is a theory floating around that most of a space station in reality would be plumbing. Can't see result follows the lives of astronauts. Starfield Top Borders, what they really want is a shipbuilding game where you can walk around in the ship. I do enjoy both of those aspects of Starfield. I have my criticisms, but I'm glad it's there.
This is Isaac. Hi. I'm not sure if this message will ever reach you. I don't think it will. But I'm trying anyway. We haven't spoken since the arguments about Kathy. I want you to know that she's safe and well. This message will be the last you'll ever get from me, or from anyone else up here. It's probably something you'll never understand. Hell, I barely do. If someone ever finds out what happened here, know that I did it for her. For your sister. To give her a chance.
I didn't love my daughter so much I wouldn't have doomed humanity.
You'll do great things. Take care.
Many times have we heard that old excuse.
I love you. I wish I said that more often. Back when you still called me Dad. Goodbye, Claire.
Doesn't know if the message will reach them. They still use UDP in the future. That's the old joke, is it? Isn't it, rather? I could tell you a joke about UDP, but I can't guarantee you get it. Oh, what it looks like you did was doom everyone. It does look like that quite a lot. Like, quite a hell of a lot. Okay, so we're going to end it there. Give my voice a wee break. I'm very glad I did stream, because the option was not doing it and missing 2 weeks in a row, and that just felt bad. And my credits aren't working. Cool. StreamerBot, what are you up to? Did you lose your connection to OBS? Is that what happened? No, you're connected there. Did you lose your connection to Twitch? Quite possibly. But it doesn't look like it. Well, this is all terribly confusing. Touch Portal doesn't seem to be complaining about losing its connection to Twitch, but I don't think that's involved in the credits. I'll work that out another time, I guess. Oh, this got stuck in a queue.
Thanks for the quote.
That should have happened.
Quote.
Okay, another thing in StreamerBot that needs to be sorted out, but that finally went through. I don't know why that was paused. Thank you all for watching stream. I figure it'll probably be one more stream to get through this one. And it still doesn't close. Cool. Cool and good. Glad everything I set up is spontaneously breaking. But, you know, in terms of tech heck on a stream, that's actually not bad going. Could have been a lot worse. Apropos clip you get to see. Because it looked like it was from Prey, right? So, yeah. Appropriate. Indeed. Okay, so we are going to raid it to Willowas Plays, who is tackling the new Alone in the Dark game. Which I do wish to see at some point, but I don't know how much of this I will watch, honestly, because I'm not desperate to avoid spoilers, so I'll stick around for a bit, but may not follow the whole set of streams, you know. Anyway, good news, the Bad Batch is going this here week, I believe. Reminds you of the thing you wish Disney had. Ship interiors. It would be lovely. It would have been so much effort and added nothing to the game, but it would have been so nice. Yes, You're Alone in the Dark finally came out with one. The same year that we finally seem to be getting a reboot of The Crow off the ground. Not that I particularly think that's a good idea, but they finally managed it after all these years. Okay, so we're going to start this raid up, because I've just remembered how this all works. be nice to Willow. She's lovely. Just, you know, jump in and say nice things. And thank you all for being here. Be well, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. And yeah, I shall see you another time. Possibly Friday. Okay, bye.